Welcome to another video here on Stutteringfreediary. My name is Manolis, and on this channel, as usual, we talk about overcoming stuttering ideas, and I also share my story on how I was able to overcome stuttering. And as I say, if I could do it, so can you. In the previous video, we talked about the topic titled You Hold the Power, which basically means that you are the programmer. You are like a superhuman computer which needs some fine-tuning, balance, which we're gonna come back to towards the end of this video. So in today's video, I would like us to focus on the keyword film producer. But why is that? A film producer often finds him or herself in uncharted waters, which means what? He or she has to come up with a stage. He or she has to come up with a scenario, with the scripts, the selection, the proper selection of the actors, and so on and so forth. So that's all. It's not without a purpose. It's all about entertaining the audience, building a relationship between the movie and the audience. So in this case, you're gonna have to think of it this way. You have an inner audience which waits to be acknowledged, entertained, and so on and so forth. So your inner audience, it's all about the emotions. Of course, there is no inner audience waiting like 200, 300 people, but in a sense, there are certain emotions that you're not feeling, that you're not acknowledging, that you're not spending time with. So, believe it or not, till to this day, you have experienced the same play, the same movie, the same stage, the same actors over and over and over again. But what we often do not realize is that we can rewrite the play, we can re-experiment, we can set up the stage in such a way that will meet our needs, our purpose. So, as we have said in the previous video, you are the only one who can do it. There is a reason you have come here. It's not about copying other people or believing that we are blocked, that we have found ourselves in a dead-end scenario and there is nothing that we can do, or it will take forever to achieve anything. It's all about moving and making progress step by step, because you can do it in a special and unique way, and that's what the universe is waiting from you, to do it in your own unique way. It doesn't matter if it takes time or you make it in a very complicated way. It's all about making it work, but in your own unique way, which means that you have all the power in your own hands. So through trial and error, you can experiment numerous times and see what works and what doesn't work for you. For example, let us give a special example. Maybe you find yourself feeling or you feel alone, you feel that you're abandoned. It's not about taking it to the extreme or thinking that, oh, there is a very special emotion that I shouldn't be expressing. No, that's the complicated part at the same time, because we have to think of our character and our body, our emotional body at the same time in such a way that it needs fine-tuning. We are not here to make logical sense out of it. We're here to express it, to acknowledge it, and making it feel that there is someone out there who is there to support them. So it's like a vehicle or a music instrument that needs fine-tuning, and you are the one who can do it. So it doesn't matter how you do it or how you choose to find a solution. Maybe it's through breath work, maybe it's through reaching out to other people, maybe it's through prayer, or so as I was saying, maybe it's through analyzing yourself, keeping a journal. Whatever it may be, you're gonna have to write down your emotions, spend time with yourself. That's again back to the example that we used with the film producer. Going to watch a movie, it's very simple. it's very passive in a way. It's passive entertaining because we go to the movie theater, we just sit down and relax. So in our case, we can do that as well, but as long and as soon as we have spent time in producing the movie, our movie. So when we have produced the movie, then we can just sit back and relax and watch the movie. But until then, we're gonna have to get to know our actors, our emotions, the screen, the scripts, and the stage, whatever it has to do with producing a movie. So today's message, today's topic, and it all comes down to this, is that as a film producer, you're gonna have to experiment again and again and again and find out at which point of the movie that you have been playing and producing, because believe it or not, we produce a certain play, a certain movie almost every minute or every second through the way we perceive life. You're gonna have to see at what point you sabotage yourself and you get in the way, because that's what we do. We get in the way through the way we have chosen to set up the stage and the actors, the players. So as soon as you have found out where it's blocked, you can rewrite it, rewrite the play, rewrite the script. Maybe it sounds very, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit exhausting how it comes across, how I say it, or maybe it sounds a little bit not feasible, but I know that in my case it has worked because I have spent enough time with myself writing down my emotions, keeping a journal, seeing which and finding out firsthand what kind of emotions I haven't acknowledged. So it's little by little. And again, as the film producer, a film producer spends 1.5 to 2, maybe 3 years, and then he or she awaits for the audience to be entertained. So that should be our goal, not only making it to the finish line, but at the same time keeping the audience satisfied. And the audience in this case, as we have said earlier, is our body, our character, our emotional body, bringing harmony. So that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for the next one.